filthy animal.
Hello everyone, welcome to Everything But the Cats. As you know, it's approximately Christmas-ish. Who knows? I don't know. If you ask historians, you might be waiting a few months for Christmas. I don't know. I'd never cared enough to study. I do love Jesus. I love his birthday. We're grateful. And to celebrate Jesus' birthday, just like they've been doing for millennia, just like we've been doing for a few years, we're going to be playing a tabletop role-playing game. If you've been with us the past few years, you're in this room and your name is Garrett. If you've been watching the past few years, you're in this room and your name is Garrett. And you know that the past few years we've we've done the story of Brady, Frank, and what is the third one's name? Conrad. Conrad. But this year we're taking a break from them. We will see them again in a future year unless I die between now and then. Could always happen. Assuming it doesn't, we'll see them again before too long. But now we're playing Triangle Agency, which is a new game that came out last year, the year before, somewhere in there. And it's this fun kind of SCP coded kind of thing. If you know what that means, you know what that means. If you don't, you don't. But essentially, these fellas, I am the general manager or GM, and these fellas are going to track down and capture or destroy an anomaly. Anomaly is essentially this idea that is I guess thought with so much force or something like that it gains the ability to kind of interact with the world around it. So there is some anomaly.
It's like curses in Jujutsu Kaisen or devils in Chainsaw Man, if you're familiar with either of those.
Or it's like Garrett, SCPs from the SCP Foundation.
Yeah. Garrett, when you're listening to this later, you'll know exactly what we were talking about.
Or it's like imaginary friends from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
That's a good one.
That is a great one.
My favorite SCP is SCP-0009, or no, 999J. Google that.
Google it later, Garrett.
That's
Welcome to the show. So we're playing Triangle Agency. It's not like any other role-playing game that I've played before. One of the things about it is that if you read the core rulebook, there's what's called the play wall, which is essentially a section of the book that's off limits until you've progressed through certain parts of the game. And the whole thing reads as if you're actually an agent, working for this agency, and it's a fun rule book to read, and hopefully it'll be fun to play. I'm sure it will be. And so I've got these guys here with me. We're still kind of finishing up some of our character stuff, but here pretty soon we'll do some introductions and we will get this thing up and going. So yeah, is anyone still working on anything?
I have not assigned who my relationships are, but I do have them written down.
Sure, go for it.
Okay, so
I still I'm pulling one thing up, so that's totally fine.
Okay, so Garrett, you're Officer Fagans, or my guy. And then Gage, you're going to be this teenager named Philip Ramirez. My guy in his free time also kind of works at a local center, and so he kind of works with at-risk teens, and you're one of them. And then Andrew, you're going to be Mark Kettler, who is kind of like a local or a loyal co-worker, but also kind of helps me with everything.
So the opposite of real life. Got it.
For the sake of the listener, I've already told people who they are for me. Garrett, you are John Rango. You are an orphan who is dear to me, and you are my successor for the Silent Night Sentinel, which we will discuss later probably. Andrew, you are Ted Behan, a local politician that doesn't like me or the Silent Night Sentinel. And Crosser, you are Tyler Halliday. No, that's wrong. Crosser was John Rango. Garrett, you're Tyler Halliday, my cousin, and you can't remember the name of my organization, the Silent Night Sentinel. You can't remember it. So
Cool. Well, I also did not make mine thinking that you guys would have to play them. So so here's how it's gonna go. Uh, Garrett, you're gonna be my cousin Gary.
The biggest of Garys.
We call him Little Gary for short.
Oh, the littlest of all girls.
Crosser, you're gonna be my mom,
Keep it in.
Yeah. Okay.
and
What's her
Gage,
name?
you're gonna be my cat Zeus.
What's your mom's name?
Yes.
My mom's name is Brenda.
Boring.
You ever heard a cat cough? Because you're about
Yes.
to.
I've seen that meme.
Not supposed to talk about that, Gage.
Here's where we announce to everyone that Gage has a very rare and untreatable lung
Mesothelioma.
disease, mesothelioma.
My character does.
My name is Doug.
My name is Doug.
Garrett, assign us.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I've got an issue going on at work, and my phone's blowing up. Brandon, I have you assigned as my creator. Your name is Wilson Dusk. Gage, you are a gas station clerk that my character goes to frequently, who basically has like taught my person how to hide in public, like how to be a human. So he just sees this like lifeless, dead inside gas station employee and is like, "That's it. That's who I am." And then
Do I have a name?
Gus Grime.
What's with the
'Cause he's
G's, guys?
sleazy. GG's
In the chat.
in the chat. And then Andrew, I had you assigned as. This is kind of a weird one. It's the.
Good.
Who do you wish to teach more about your first life? Like, to tell you more about who I was in the past? You are named Jason Byrne, and you're the mail carrier. So, like, you're trying to go on part your route, and I'm like, wait, no, listen about my reincarnation, and you're just, like, trying to leave.
That's pretty good. This is
I
pretty
like
good.
this.
So, were you trying really hard to decide which bald guy to give the Wilson Fisk reference to?
Yes, 100%.
Cool.
Real Gage does have a persistent cough, not just my character, by the way.
We're gonna miss the real Gage.
It's when the mesothelioma gets him.
RSVP.
It sounds like he's got RSV. Sorry. I would have said that sooner, but I was sitting DJ my Google Docs one.
Appreciate it. Oh, I need access. I've requested it. I requested editor access just so I can change the name, so I can know who you are.
Yeah, you're good.
Do we need to fill out the lifestyle portion?
Oh, actually, DJ, let me change my name
I didn't.
because I think I actually know a guy in real life named this.
Do you intend to have a lifestyle?
Me?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, where is that?
It's under manifestation.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah. I just put gambler. I'm not addicted. I just get like really excited about it.
Hmm.
And when I can't
So you're
do
into
it, I'm
crypto.
I'm shaking. I'm so excited about the next time I get to do it.
While Garrett is sending me the thing that he's sending me, that I already forgot what it is because I'm a
Your
sleepy boy.
my character sheet that I'm fixing.
Yeah,
Garrett, can
that.
you change your subtitle name here to your character's name? Otherwise, I will keep calling you Garrett or Big Gary. And neither of those are good
That's the
options.
thing is I'm trying to make up my guy's name.
So, something that's really interesting about this game versus other role-playing games is that there aren't exactly skill checks that you would kind of normally think of, like, I roll athleticism to see if I can make that jump or whatever. The general idea is if you're not sure if you can do something, you can't. You are an utterly mundane person.
Oh wait, did I just get muted? No. What the heck?
No, you're here. We hear you. On the bright side,
Gage,
I don't
quit
think we're
muting
able to
me.
accomplish a ton today.
I only knew it was you because you had that guilty little grin on your face.
Also,
Gus
he's
Grimes.
the only one who can.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I just saw him going in the corner down there, dying.
I'm getting a slight. I don't know what sound it is, but it's really annoying, and it's all the time.
I'm getting a slight.
Oh, it's just my
COVID
voice.
Cough in the bottom left corner over here.
You sound like my parents.
I was doing my best Jennifer impression for sure.
I was at dinner last night with some people I work with, and I coughed, and one of my coworkers, who's like a 21-year-old girl, looked at me and said, "Gage, will you just shut up?"
Dang.
Get wrecked, Gage.
Just to
Anyway,
remind us, I'm going to just tell you to shut up. Just to reference it. And it'll be hilarious to us, and no one else will get it. And that's great. That's all I want.
Something that is fun about Triangle Agency, or not fun, it's just different about Triangle Agency. We'll find out if it's fun. Like I said earlier, the assumption is that well, not me, I'm the general manager. You guys are all very mundane, which means if your question, can I accomplish something? The answer is no. And so, rather than doing like a skill check, like I roll athleticism to jump the gap, what you can do is you can petition the agency to change the past so that like this moment works now. And so essentially the way that it happens is you notice something that you would like changed. So for instance, you realize that the example in the book is you realize that like the important key card is in this woman's purse as she's walking by. And it would be really helpful if, because of like events that have already transpired, a pickpocket was about to come take her purse, or like a purse snatcher was about to come take her purse, so you could stop him and then steal the key card as you gave her purse back. And so you'd be like, hey, I want to get her purse somehow. And I'd be like, hey, how are you going to do it? And then you have to give me kind of the chain of events that would lead to that. And then based on that, I would give you, in a way, it's kind of like an ability roll where I give you like, here's the quality that kind of references, because the idea is the agency is more likely to say yes to approving the qualities that you're good at. So that's where the quality assurances come in. Everyone has quality assurances in these 9 different qualities. I mean, in a few of these 9 different qualities that they can essentially spend to get an extra success. But anyways, you'd say like, hey, I want a pickpocket to show up. And you can't change like one person's mind so that all of a sudden like, bam, there's a pickpocket there. But what you can do is you can alter like markets. So there's like, she's got a purple purse and there's a huge like demand for purple purses. And so pickpockets are on the lookout for it. And so now because there's this huge demand, a pickpocket does happen to show up and come snatch your purse. And now you can like do the thing. So you've got to give me like the chain of events. And if it's plausible, you get to roll for it. When you roll, you're going to roll 6d4, and something interesting about this game as well is that it's based on successes, and so when you roll 6d4, the only successes are 3s because we're the Triangle Agency, baby.
I'm a little upset with myself that I just realized that's why 3s are the ones that matter.
That's okay. I've had this book longer than you have. But anyways, so that's one scenario, is you can petition the agency to alter the past so as to alter the present. The second scenario is that you guys, as agents, are all, oh my gosh, what's the word? I don't know. I can't remember the exact word. But you're essentially bonded to an anomaly of some sort. You had some moment in your past where you interacted with one, and then you guys entered into like a symbiotic relationship, more or less. And now you have abilities from your anomalies. And so you can roll for those. And then those are a bit different, where you can roll, say, instead of just, marking like, okay, I got 1 success, so I did it. You get like 4 successes. And because you got 4 successes, maybe you get to do something for every additional success or some, stuff like that.
Hey.
That's my name.
We didn't do introductions, by the way. My name's
Oh,
Gage.
yeah.
I'm Garrett, of course.
Good for you.
I'm DJ, as always.
I'm Andrew, as of today.
What?
I'm Brandon. Dang it.
It's okay. We're all happy
He's
that
new.
you're Brandon.
He's new.
I'm Brandon. Anyways, yeah, welcome again to Triangle Agency, and we are ready to get this thing going. Real quick, we are going to go ahead and do introductions. We already told you who all of our friends are, but not who we are, so we're really off to the best of starts. Happy, I don't know, whatever holiday you celebrate. I hope you celebrate all of them. Anyways, like I said earlier, I'm the general manager or the GM. Picture what a GM does in a role-playing game. That's me. I'm your guy. And we can just go on around. So, Gage, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Gage, can you just shut up?
Can you not? I'm just kidding.
Oh, man.
So I'm trying to decide what I want his voice to be. I'm thinking my name is Dr. Nicholas Halliday. Doc Halliday is what they call me. I was a dentist in Kansas. I was diagnosed with a weird lung disease, so I moved into the mountains for the cleaner
How's
air.
that working for you? So far, so good.
In the process, I ended up getting into gambling and went from mountain town to mountain town to all the gambling dens, and have been able to make for myself a ring of people to help keep an eye on them that I call the Silent Night Sentinel, or Syndicate. Syndicate sounds better. I encountered, as a gambler, an anomaly known as a gun.
What the
It is a
heck?
gun.
What kind of witchcraft is this?
And,
What kind of gun?
well, actually, it looks like a lighter.
It's just,
And it is a lighter, but it's also a gun. Kind of like in Ruby, how they had scythes and stuff that were also guns. And for the company, for the Triangle Agency, I am a grave digger. And I'm not great at digging graves, but I am great increasing the need for them. Yep.
Great. Murder. All right, Andrew.
Which actually,
ahead
if I
and-
succeed with the gun, they disappear completely. So I don't need graves, I guess.
It's kind of bad for business, really.
Is it me now? Is it my turn?
Yes, sir.
Well, hi. My name's Gifford Genus. I'm so happy to start my internship this week at the Triangle Agency. I'm here because my mom says she thinks it would look good on my resume, and I'm just happy to help however I can. I once found this very soft, velvety, giant cowboy hat, and because I touched it, it now possesses my every waking moment. That's it.
How do you feel about that?
Oh, it's okay.
man just turned into a Windex bottle.
Sorry. You got me at fluffy hat. I'm
I
lightheaded.
feel like
Stop, man. You're gonna make me forget the voice.
You almost
like
got that
Crosser.
high-pitched shrill laugh out of me just now, Crosser. Woo!
Crosser of all people can appreciate a really like fluffy hat.
Gage could too.
Yeah. Maybe Gage a bit more.
Gage, side note, did you tell DJ what you thought about doing as a prank?
Good one, Gage.
Yeah, dying.
Yeah, one of these days, I have every intention of walking into a laser hair removal place and telling them they've done too good of a job. And then asking if they do reversals.
That's funny. You should just go for the refund, I think.
It's like, do you have proof of purchase? You're like, I don't have eyebrows, okay?
Guys, I wanted to get rid of my unibrow. This is too much.
Wait, it's all gone.
Oh man. That's really good. All right, Garrett, go ahead and introduce yourself.
The issue with this character is he's just meant to be, I know DJ has mentioned mundane, but he is meant to be like the most unbearable, like something is wrong with this kind of person. I'm not going to do a voice. I don't know. I will not be able to uphold one because he, like, just for reasons. So,
That's like 5 seconds of voice.
hello, this is going to be him. This is what he will sound like because he's not human. So essentially, my guy's name is William Todd. I actually don't think he really had a job. Well, no, he had a job. I did change the name, DJ.
Okay. No, sorry, I was reacting to Gage, like,
Leaning out. I thought maybe I did give him a job and I sent it to you by accident. So the only job he ever has right now is he's the main marketing rep for a coffee sales company, which is, I had that planned, and then I changed my characterized idea. I was like, I'm going to keep going with it because my character now works for PR with the agency. They saw how he was constantly dealing with people who were not in the greatest of moods, so he was like, they're like, you know what, maybe he can help deal with other issues like this as well. And he's really good at when, worked with dealing with all the good and bad things going on in the workplace. He was excellent at making sure all things go positive, even when we're negative. They always come back to remaining positive, which is why the agency was like, this man, there's something about him that is not right. And they were correct because, like I said, my guy is considered a creature. So he's really good at manipulating that. For terms of the Anomaly, because he was created, he's just always had this like inept like feel that something was different about him even more. And he is really good at, let me get it pulled up here. His anomaly is called the Drain. Almost kind of like a modern day Siren a little bit for how like mundane he is. He just is very manipulative. So he's just really good at like making people like very interested in what they've done. Like he likes hearing about them, but he's very much, it calls him basically like the scorpion and the frog story. So he's really good at like manipulating people, and then like when the job is done, he kind of strikes at them. So they really thrive from like, oh no, money has disappeared. Like what is going to happen now?
Okay.
Yeah, the drain just kind of like manifested. There's one day that he like was dealing with something and he was not paying attention. He almost got ran over by someone on a bike, like a bicycle, not a motorbike. And instead of him being in pain, the person he was looking at then started feeling pain. So he was like, "That's interesting." So he's really good at putting off onto others. So
Sweet. All right, and now Brandon.
Oh, okay. It's better if you don't look at me at first. It's really helps get the character in place, you know.
All
So-
right. Should we close our eyes or something?
All right. So my name is Garth. Garth Blackman, actually, as a lot of people that I work with call me. So I've really had a lot of encounters with these things called anomalies, and really I work at this youth center in town that is something that I usually spend a lot of my free time doing. And while I was there one day, I was just sifting through all of the lost and found items, and as I was just spending all my hours, things got a little hazy, and next thing you know, there was a moment where all of these items that I was sorting through, they all ended up finding this little catalog that I was able to look at. And everything was already neatly organized, and there was even some things that I didn't realize weren't even there, and then even the things that I had sorted from the year before. Ever since then, about 3 days later, I got contacted by the Triangle Agency, and well, I kind of took them up on their offer, and trying to pick up money to help out with the funding of the youth center. I spend a lot of my time as a barista, and I like to think that I do that well. I think that a lot, but I enjoy it. I enjoy the people. That's something that's really great. But yeah.
Are we allowed to see more than the top of your head?
I have been trying for a long time to try and upload a picture that I have of him, and it is just impossible.
All right, well, let's get into this, I guess. All right, so it is a typical, we'll call it a Monday morning. But what's interesting about this Monday morning is that it is July. Pick a day in July. I don't care what day. It's not the 4th. That's a holiday. You guys have the holiday off. So, Triangle Agency, something, I don't know, burnout or whatever. Anyways, it's a Monday in July, and you guys are, you've just kind of shown up for the day. You're getting settled into your offices, getting logged into your computers, and then you kind of start doing some of your meetings, but a few of you had some interesting stuff happen this morning. Crosser, you were driving in when all of a sudden you got a call from Philip Ramirez. And remind us who Philip Ramirez is to you.
Yeah, Philip, he is one of the teenagers that he usually will come weekly to our youth center where I help out at and usually take care of a lot of the funding. And so, yeah, that Philip, sometimes he can be a little bit of a spicy one. And but I really do hope that he goes down a good path.
How old is he?
Oh, he's probably about 15.
Cool. Then it was not that guy.
He literally sets you up. Here's a guy who's driving, and he says, "How old is he?" And you say, 15.
he does like to break the law every now and then.
No. Garth is on his way to work when he gets a call from Philip Ramirez, who is played by Gage. And so I'll go ahead and send this and Gage. This is what you tell you what. We'll bump that number down a little bit too.
And I just read this?
No, I mean I would read it. Like you've just called Garth and you're playing a man named Philip Ramirez. So
A 15-year-old
play him in a way that we won't
named
get
Philip
canceled.
Ramirez. Hey,
You're
Garth.
right, a boy.
Hey there, Philip. I'm driving down the freeway right now. Is there something that you need, bud?
Hey, so my cousin recently moved back into Sycamore Heights, and they were reunited with a cat that disappeared 10 years ago.
That is just great. That's great, bud.
But here's the weird part. It looks exactly the same.
Well, generally, most cats look pretty similar, and
Like, it
you know,
hasn't
they've got
aged
the
at all.
four-
I've got picture proof.
yeah, they've got like the four paws and the whiskers, and generally a lot of those similar items. Would you say that it is a similar cat, but maybe not the exact same cat?
We DNA tested and everything. It's the same.
Jeez, man, that
It
stuff
matches the ashes.
sure does get expensive. I tell you, we ended up having to do a DNA test on my dog the other day, and gosh, man, I'm sorry that you had to pay for that there, Philip. But yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy, bud.
It's weird.
Oh yeah, it sounds real weird. Where did you find this cat at?
It was at Sycamore Heights.
Is it just like I don't know, like doing your typical cat stuff? Was it
No.
what? Did it scratch somebody? No. Okay. Oh, sorry there.
That was me at 15. My voice still cracks today.
It does. Yeah.
No. It's my cousin's cat. It's the same cat. They moved here. They haven't seen him in 10 years. And he's back. The same
well.
age as when he left.
Gosh, that is awesome news. Yeah.
You work for Triangle Company, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I do. I didn't know if you were calling me because you want to set up a party maybe at the youth center or something for this cat. But
Sure.
yeah, I could definitely check into that whenever I get into work, though. I'll talk to my boss, I guess.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Philip. I'll talk to you later whenever I'm not driving, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Talk to you later, pal.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
How does Garth just kind of handle this whole interaction?
Well, I think that the way that he would go about this, which it's kind of weird throwing me off with this because I had pictured his voice being a lot deeper, and it has gotten more and more Canadian. But he's a really nice guy, and he wants to be able to help people and be there for people, and so he's probably going to go into his work and see if it's something that's even something that they should deal with. He normally just does what people says. He's not the person that's given the orders there. So he's probably going to go find his general manager.
Okay, cool. That sounds very... I don't know much about Garth, right? But that sounds very Garth. So you're continuing. You're driving to work. You're driving to work. And then Gifford, is that how you pronounce it? Did you pronounce it Gifford?
Some people call it Gifford.
Yeah, you could say it whatever way you want. That's totally
No.
fine.
That is my absolute favorite peanut butter. I love that one.
Gif.
Of course, Mr. Garth.
Sorry, it's
Ford.
Jarf.
The voice has changed. I don't remember what I did before. It gets across your laugh too hard. The carrot called him Windex, and I can't remember.
Guy Ford is... What's your kind of normal, like, getting ready in the morning, getting ready to go to work routine?
Oh man, well I think first thing I do in the day is I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna pet my cat, say hi to good old Zeus, and then he'll probably scratch me a little bit. That's just how he shows his affection, you know. Anyway, I get on up. I give my mom a call. She doesn't pick up the first 3 or 4 times, so I gotta really get after it, you know. Call my mom. Then the cowboy hat starts talking, and I gotta kind of, just put it on for a minute just to make sure everything's okay. And then, after that, I really don't have anything else to do, so I get started on work. I'm just trying to build that resume, get my portfolio, so I'm getting lots of coffee, and then I just kind of stroll on into the office. I can't afford a car yet, so I had a bike. But then my boss asked me to give it to him, so I gave it to him, and so I walk now, and it's all right. It's raining today, but it's okay.
Ring, 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 ring.
Oh, it's Mr. Garth. I would love to not take this call, but I am obliged to do so. Hello, Mr. Garth. How's it
Hey
going?
there, honey. This is your mother speaking, Brenda.
I
You
forgot.
called me earlier, and I just wanted to return your phone call. Hey,
Oh,
how are you, honey?
why does my mom sound so much like Garth?
Can we try that one more time?
Why
Because I
did they
really
both-
did the wrong voice.
You just said the same voice, but
Let's just redo it, because you definitely answered the phone as like, hello, Garth, and so I started talking like Garth. even though
I
was
honestly
gonna be-
forgot.
I'm just going
that
off
was a
of
thing.
what you were saying a second
No,
ago.
that's
Okay.
totally.
Ring,
that's
ring,
like-
ring, ring.
Oh, hey, Mom. How's it going, Mom?
Hey there, honey. And I'm just so proud of you.
Thanks, Mom.
I do gotta say though, I was getting out of the bathtub earlier, and
All of a sudden, your out shows up when you get a call from cousin Gary.
Hey, Mom, I'm gonna call you right back, okay? I'll call you plenty of times throughout the day, like
Okay,
I do
honey.
every day. But cousin
I'm
Gary's
proud of
calling,
you.
so if you could say a prayer for
I
him. I
love
know he's
Gary,
going
too.
through a lot. Yeah,
he's so great. I
I'll
do
send you a
love you.
text.
Sorry I didn't answer.
Oh,
You're still coming
all
for
right.
Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, in 5 months. Yeah, Mom.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
okay.
I'm
I
coming
just
for
wanted to make sure
Thanksgiving.
that nothing changed because I didn't
Yeah.
answer the phone. But
Oh no, that's all right. I love you, Mom. Bye.
okay, I love you.
Oh, hey there, cousin Gary. How's it going?
How old am I again? Hold on. How old am I?
Shoot, I don't know, man.
Old enough. I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Little Gary, I'm doing just fine. It's good to hear from you again. You coming to town this weekend, or you just, thought you'd give me a call? I don't have any more money to give you. I'm working this unpaid internship, so if you need another loan,
Listen, I wanted to ask you. Do you remember that time a couple of years ago there was a Christmas event that happened?
oh, you might have to be more specific. I work every Christmas, so it just, it all kind of blurs together.
That's why I'm calling to ask you if you remember it, because I don't.
Well, it'd be great if you could give me some additional details so I could know which Christmas you're referring to. If there was a year or some location associated, but if you can't remember, that does make it rather difficult. I'll do my darndest here.
It was that time we were at your mom's house.
Listen, cousin Gary, my mom, bless her soul, we're at her house for Christmas every year. Okay, and the cowboy hat's telling me it's gonna happen again this year. It read her mind and said that if I didn't come for Christmas, that she would send the repo man after me again. So, Christmas at my mom's house again. But maybe that was the year you're talking about when my car got repossessed.
I really can't remember, but you've got to tell me. I just can't remember. Well, this character's also given like Walter.
I'm caught because my character, I literally have a thing that says if I don't fulfill a request from somebody, I get a demerit. I have no idea what he's
But there was a time that we were together, and it wasn't the time with the car got repoed. It was just any Christmas story. We were watching a movie. What was the movie?
Oh, we probably watched It's a Wonderful Life. Because Mom always cries at the happy ending. And I ask if they're happy tears, and she says no. And then I shuffle on back to my room.
It's just no context. You just never done. That's funny. I miss you.
We should hang out again, And when there's
do.
no money talk, no repo man, I really appreciate you went after him and tried to hunt that man down. And I know you would have done it if the sheriff wasn't right across the street. So I appreciate it, cousin
I
Gary.
didn't try. We just don't know about that yet.
No. Hey, listen. I'm not allowed to tell anybody no, so just don't tell me what you've done. I won't tell anybody what's happened. All right. Well, I hope your memory gets better. Maybe lay off of that marijuana and it'll do the trick.
Nah. Peace out.
Cousin Gary.
Let it be known that is like the first full character voice I've done this podcast.
Love it. All right. Doc Halliday,
Walter.
what does kind of your like morning routine look like?
Yeah, so I gotta get the...
It's the same guy. Why does cousin Gary have mesothelioma?
You see... You see...
It's the marijuana, dang.
The glaucoma.
No, I was doing a deep voice for him. No, so I... well, first I get dressed, always wearing a red waistcoat. And I know it's July here, but it gets pretty warm. I mean, cold. So I've always got a black winter coat on over it.
Okay.
Because I'm always cold. Got to get
bud.
my shovel, load my car up with a few of them. Yeah, sure. Trench coat. And then I grab my gun. It actually looks like a lighter. Because it is a lighter. It functions like a lighter. But I have to have it on me at all times. And then I head to work. See if there are any graves to be dug. See if I have any contracts out to make it so there are graves to be dug. And then I always check in on my my Silent Night Syndicate.
No, Garrett. On your way into work, do you drive? How do you get to work?
Yeah, I drive.
Horseback? Okay.
Yeah.
So on your drive into work, you're driving along, and you notice a new mural going up, and you can only just see it, kind of really quickly as you go by, and it looks like it's like two women. Well, it's the same woman. Kind of one. Is this my left hand or right hand to you? It's my left.
It's on the right for me.
It's on the right. Okay. So on the right, you see like a woman, standing there. This is a new mural. And then on the left, she's almost in this like it almost looks like a elf get up, like what you would think of as like a normal like elf get up, like Christmas elf, not like Lord of the Rings, but like there's just like they're like it looks like she's like
Christmas
she's
elf?
like blurry, yeah, like Christmas elf.
Okay.
She's like blurry, like and then it almost looks as if like there's like tinsel like reaching out, like trying to like pull her away from where she is.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, there are two things that are weird about it. The first thing that's weird is like, what the heck is this, right?
Yeah.
The second thing that's weird is it's July, and you guys are in Starlight Glen. It's a very Christmassy town, but even in Starlight Glen, like Christmas usually knows it kind of stays in its lane almost. But yeah, so it's a little confusing, like why this mural is going up.
It's a weird mural.
William, what does your morning routine look like?
I don't know if I should commit to the voice or not. No, it's too boring.
No, don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Morning routine for William is he tries to act like a human but doesn't know how to exactly. So like he's like what he's learned, he's watched from like TV and like shows and other things, and he's learned from the gas station clerk, Gus Grimes. And so he walks downstairs and immediately grabs a hot dog out of the fridge, like just in the microwave, and just like nukes it because he wants them roller dogs. And he goes upstairs and then decides to get dressed and does everything in the most like unorthodox way. So he like holds his pants up and like jumps into them, or I guess it's July, so it's shorts. He like pulls it, he like grabs his shorts and like jumps into them, and then his shirt, he does it just at very unorthodox, just strange. And then he sits down and turns on the news to watch what's going on in the world. And no matter what it is, what?
Sorry, I finished that, but there's something on the news.
No matter what it is, he doesn't comprehend it. Like he just doesn't get it.
So he's watching the news when he maybe he doesn't comprehend, everything that's going on here. But he has started to pick up like what are normal human mannerisms.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
Like he started to pick up on that, and so he started to pick up on like when something's off. Like he can't always tell, but sometimes he can tell.
Yeah.
And
He
so
just let me correct myself there. When
Sure.
something is like bad or good news, he's indifferent.
yeah,
Like there's like that emotion side of things where he's like, this is nonchalant.
this is
kind of.
happening.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so there is this new. She's like the chief technical officer of Toy Co, which is like this brand new toy kind of upstart, and they're making like all the coolest children's toys. Everything. They've gotten really big in the past year or so. She's from the area, and they just opened a factory kind of in the area, which is great. It's been good for like employment. Starlight Glen is already known as like kind of the Christmas place, so like there are a lot of like just really good kind of synergies there. You don't know any of this, right? But the rest of you, like maybe if you keep your finger on the pulse of the news at all, like you would have an idea that this is going on. Her name is Evie Wright. She's the chief technical officer, and she's just sitting down for kind of a local news interview. She's happy, smiling. She's got brown hair and a neat bob. She's wearing a pantsuit. Like she is a boss, and she means business. She's great at her job, and she's like giving this new talk about like all these new toys that they're super excited to reveal. Evie Wright. A few moments into this interview, you notice again, like you don't notice a lot of things. You just notice it seems a little off. Instead of kind of looking into the camera or looking past the interviewer or looking at the interviewer, she actually starts to kind of stare into the camera. And it's almost a distant stare, as if she's like noticing something in the camera, perhaps. And eventually she kind of tears up, and like it's like just long enough. It's like, what is going on here? And then she, just wipes her tears away, and she laughs and apologizes for the distraction. She's just remembering something from a while ago, and yeah, she was just a little distracted. So sorry. And then the interview continues. No problem. All is well. Lots of toys coming to town. Life is good. So there's that. So you guys have all kind of settled in for the day, or you've all kind of arrived into the office for the day. When you get to the lobby, we'll assume that you guys all just happen to get to the lobby around the same time for some reason, like you just happen to. And you notice right in the center of the lobby is just a box, we'll say 12 inches wide, 12 inches deep, just like a Christmas gift wrapped box just sitting there in the lobby.
Well, that box looks like it's a square foot. Or a foot square.
Cubic maybe.
Cubic foot.
Man,
that'd suck having a square foot.
I just love what they do with the place. I love the Christmas stuff. Oh, man. And I love that the little coffee hut is over here where I'm going to be able to look at this present all day. Man, I sure am lucky.
I'm going to go over and see if there's a name on the present.
It says to you.
Oh, what? Hey, Gifford,
that's
what
me.
are you looking at there?
It's for me. Would you look
This
at that?
present is for you?
Yeah. Who does it say who it's from?
From me.
Oh, wait, but it's from
Wait, who's it to?
me.
You.
A gift to myself.
From who?
And you
How
look over
thoughtful
at
of me.
first base, and you notice that
Who?
Misa, who?
All right, Jar, calm down. Sorry. I'm gonna very confidently open that present.
yeah. And all that happens is just a ton of tinsel comes out. Not like 2,000 pounds of it, but like you, as someone that works for Triangle Agency, you're kind of acutely aware of what should and shouldn't realistically be possible. And more tinsel comes out of this than is like physically possible to have been inside this box. It like vomits it out almost.
Wow.
Man, that is just lovely.
This goes really well with my velvety soft cowboy hat. But I wish it just didn't get in my undergarments so intensely.
Do you really like tinsel?
The box would probably
Well,
make a great casket.
everyone loves Christmas. I just also like, having, clothes that don't itch so badly. This is quite a gift from me, from me to you, from what? Well, somebody's got to clean this up, I guess. Oh, what do I do with the box? Mr. Garth, you work in marketing. Do you know, would someone have maybe sent this to us as as one of those gag gifts?
Well, I think that could be a really good possibility. I just think that, man, they sure got us. They sure got us, didn't they? I guess we should really go and find a mop or something. Yeah.
Am I also in this situation?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all here.
So it's that Mark Rober guy. I've seen the videos because my guy studies the internet.
Did you say that MacGruber guy?
Yeah. Yes.
He got us again.
First the
Someone
fart bomb
walking
and now this.
someone walking by just happened to rip like the silentest, deadliest
No.
fart. So you guys are like, I knew it. I was thinking Mark Rober.
NASA boy.
Ugh. NASA
I'm
thinks they're so
gonna-
cool.
I'm going to go ahead and go and find myself some sort of broom, I guess, and push mop or something. One of those. Don't we have one of those? What are they called? Lamborghinis that they use on ice at hockey rinks.
Oh, a Zamboni.
Roombas.
Yeah,
Yeah, that.
I'll go and grab one of. We got a little small one that waxes things. I guess I could probably pull that out of the closet over there and.
I don't know if tinsel makes as much of a mess as y'all are acting like it
Oh,
does.
Well,
it's that glitter.
it's the unfathomable amount given the size of this box that I'm just uncomfortable with how I can't make it fit back in there. And I think I'm just
I'm-
like trying to shove it back in, like with the
As PR,
happy
my
face
guy's
on.
just freaking out about people seeing Christmas decorations in July. Like he's on like full
Act it
alert
out.
of like we got to get this hidden. Like
I'm just kind of like,
Okay.
cool box, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, great! You want it? Here you go. Would you like this box?
Sure. Might make a good gasket. I don't know.
Yeah,
Seems like
sure.
it can
It's
hold a
already
lot more than
decorated
it
for the
looks like it
holidays.
should.
So right as you guys are processing, like, oh man, this is some of you are processing, like, great, this is gonna be. There goes 3 hours out of my day, or whatever typical office job stuff that you process. All of a sudden, there comes the familiar ding. I almost did CBS maybe. I don't know. Just the familiar ding ding ding. Yeah. That comes the Jeopardy theme song, which lets you know that you're being called in for a mission. Dun
Well.
dun dun. That's the sound that they play over the loudspeakers to let you know it's time to come in.
Man, I guess maybe this wasn't a prank after all. Could be a minor anomaly, I guess, but I guess we could probably start working our way towards one of the offices. We could probably get some sort of debrief from our general manager. This is a little bit more serious than I thought that it was supposed to be, but that's I'll go ahead and put the Zamboni back up.
You start walking away, and like you take probably 20 steps, and by the time you turn around, someone that you guys recognize from the janitorial staff. What's his name, by the way? The custodian that you know.
Mark Grober.
Rark Mober.
Mark Rober from
Whoa,
Custodial
Rark Mober sounds like Mars Rover.
has brought out like his
Eddie,
anomaly.
Yeah, it's Eddie.
He's used his anomaly to just like, and it's all gone, taken care of. No idea where it went. No idea where it will end up. But he's taking care of it and is just kind of walking along on his way. So, and he's like a little confused why you guys were worrying. Like, does no one know that Custodial? Like, are we that good? And he just kind of walks on. So, anyways, you get called in to the mission briefing, and essentially the person in charge of your meeting, if you can say person, they're just kind of like a like they seem friendly, but they're just like a nameless, faceless void, right? But like they're nice. And so they, and it's not your first mission. Like, you've been on missions before. You're not surprised to
Is
see
this
the
like a
nameless, faceless void.
teleprompter that is talking to us, or like a nameless void?
Yeah, it's like in the shape of a suit for sure, and then just kind of where there should be like a face and stuff, there just like isn't. It's just a guy, but like not a guy. But he's nice.
It's
He's a
like a
good guy.
three-dimensional shadow.
That's a dude.
I just didn't want to come up with a name and like stuff about somebody on the fly, and it works within Triangle Agency for him to be.
It's a dude wearing a suit, but it's not a dude wearing a suit.
It's a suit wearing a dude.
And
His
so
name-
he calls you
wearing a
guys
shape.
in, and he says, "Greetings, agents. It is great to see you all today. I'm sure you feel the same. Anyways, last night we intercepted a 911 call from one Justin Hamamoto. Partway through the call, he was reporting his wife missing over on Holly Lane in the Sycamore Heights area. He was reporting his wife. Oh gosh, where was her name? Oh man. Well, I'll find it later. I'll find it right now. Where is her name? Sorry, that's DJ speaking. Because I know it's supposed to be in here somewhere. Wait for it. Fumiko. His wife Fumiko missing. But part of the way through, he's reporting his missing wife. Part of the way through, he became disoriented and then just kind of ended the call early. And I don't understand what happened. It was mysterious, so we figured we would go ahead and send you guys out there. He did say that he lives at 1059 Bower Street. Sorry, Holly Lane. By the way, this is a scenario called Bower Street. Make sure that's correct. Yeah, it's a scenario called Bower Street by KW, written for Triangle Agency. But because this is our Christmas episode, I've adapted some things to make it more Christmassy. KW, I'm sorry if you don't like that. My sincere apologies. Your story is great, and it was the closest one within the vault to our needs.
And if you
Appreciate it.
happen to be one of those few viewers that watches this that DJ hates, then we're also sorry about that as well.
I don't hate any of you.
Oh wait,
Like
is
if
that
you watch
what
it, I'm like,
is?
gosh,
or that he
yikes.
feels bad about. That's it.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. I know you don't hate people.
You just outed him.
Anyways, he said he lived at 1059 Holly Lane. Not only that, we did some more research. We had our people over in data analytics take a look, and data has shown a remarkable uptick in missing pet reports in Sycamore Heights, specifically located around Holly Lane. We looked around some more, and people have, they put up posters, missing cat Joey, or, whatever. This is my missing cat Jimothy. Here's my missing dog Frodo. Like, whatever, right? You know how humans put up missing pet posters, right, fellow
Yes,
humans?
we totally do.
Yes, you get me, human.
I get you.
Thank you.
That man fakes his voice. Just kidding.
Anyways, we managed to get a few of these posters, and when we looked into it, we checked around, tried to see if people had found their pets, and most of them didn't remember putting up the posters. We've obtained an image of one of these missing posters, and so you get to look at this poster, and it's kind of yellowed and worn, and it's got a black cat with a white patch over its left eye. Sorry, white patch, just like a white patch, like, white fur, not like a pirate cat. But the top of the paper announces, cat missing. If found, please bring to 1058 Bower Street.
Holly Lane.
And what?
Holly Lane.
Holly Lane. Yeah, I'm just reading. Anyways, Holly Lane. Thanks, guys. So as you can see, it doesn't seem urgent, but it seems like something's going on. So we figured we would send in our best and our brightest. And they were away on another mission. So we have assembled you guys, and we're really excited to see what you get up to. We think that you can do it. We think this mission is specifically suited for you, which is why you were at least our second choice. We
That's
believe in
whenever
you guys.
I pull the hot dog out of my pocket from this morning and take a bite out of it.
And yeah, so best of luck. And you have now been briefed on the mission. So essentially, you're going to Holly Lane. You're trying to figure out what's going on. Oh, and he also mentions reports have also noted when we looked in the area, there. So we all know it's July, right? Like we're all dress code says we shouldn't be wearing shorts, but we're all currently wearing shorts. And if you look at his knee, like his knees down, it's also just like their knees, but like they're not knees and like legs and stuff. It doesn't make sense, but it makes sense to you because you've talked with this guy before. You know this guy, kind of. Like guy is generous. You know this entity. But anyways, he mentions we noticed it's July, but for some reason, the whole just a few blocks of Holly Lane and the surrounding streets, there's snow, and like everyone's getting ready for Christmas. It seems.
Might be time to go get that Zamboni again.
I think that's an excellent idea, Mr. Blackman. And then he just kind of, and he's gone. And you guys are.
Thank
On a
you,
mission.
sir. Please just call me Garth.
Anytime, Mr. Blackman.
Hello, Garth, though.
Mr. Blackman
yeah.
was my dad.
Mr. What?
Mr. Blackman was my father. I'm just Garth.
So you guys will get. He does mention just kind of something that is within Triangle Agency is over the course of your time with the agency, you're trying to be the best agent that you possibly can, which means you're trying to get commendations. You're trying to not get demerits. Those are both things that you can get for doing certain things. So within this specific mission, +3 commendations for the agent who receives the most friendly waves. And assume that that's the highest quantity of friendly waves, not like the friendliest waves, just the highest quantity of friendly waves. +1 commendation for each befriended animal. And then you gain a demerit, for each instance of property damage.
All right, well, I'm all right. I can pay for it, of course, if we want to just take an Uber, but I don't exactly have a vehicle we can take. And looks like we'll need to probably drive some kind of vehicle that has, it'll be good in the snow. But I'll happily, cover gas too, rideshare and all that if need be. And even I could ride on the roof if we had to, if it came to it. I'm not opposed. Just whatever works best for everybody else.
My
That's,
car works
uh,
great. Graves can be
that's-
dug year round.
That's all right, bub. We can go outside and we can use my car. And whenever we go outside, there's no vehicle that is around at all. And I want to try and use my powers. Do I have to do anything for this?
What power are you trying to use?
Yeah, so I am the catalog. And
Yeah.
so what I would like to do would be to try and summon a vehicle that is it's a like a 4-door Humvee with a bright yellow, and it's got like a bunch of like snow gear that is on it. That's what I am
So-
attempting to do, and that. So I don't know what goes into that right now.
So I think just reading your thing, because I imagine that's your best self, which is open a container large enough to fit you inside. Or
I
is
don't-
that,
I don't.
what's that over there?
Did that change? So like,
Let me look.
oh yeah, it did.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand the abilities part, but I currently have 0 duplicity though, so I don't know if.
Okay. So I think it'd be what's that over there?
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead and go for it. I just rolled for you, and you got a success. You got a single success, which is enough, because I'm assuming like you step outside and you're like, oh yeah, what's that over there in that parking spot?
Yeah, I was thinking about like, do we describe how our powers work too, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, so whenever Garth says that, he like has this little notepad and it has like a bunch of sticky notes on it, and there's like this breeze as it like kind of carries this like staticky, all of these like sticky notes like go outside, and then like whenever we come out there, then there's this like Humvee that has a little sticky note that's on it, and he just goes and he like takes that off and puts it back on his notepad.
Great. Yeah. So now you have a Humvee. The formless guy pops up and he's like, we have company cars, but this is really cool.
Yeah, but
Okay,
they are
have
not
fun.
as cool as this.
You guys, maybe you'll go off roading.
Okay.
So yeah.
Let's get
So
in the
you
car.
guys have a vehicle. You're in the car. You don't have any commendations, so you can't like buy anything at the moment. Otherwise, you'd be able to. Maybe one day you will. Maybe one day soon. I don't know. Also, if I miss any commendations that you should be getting, let me know. And if I miss any demerits, it's honor system. Please let me know.
I didn't know what that was, so I just had to look it up. But I think when I open the present, would that be embarrassing myself for others' benefit or confidently failing?
Are those each a commendation?
Yeah.
I'll give you one for each.
Oh, nice. I'll take it.
Hey, would anybody want to drive the new wheels?
I really can't. I don't know how to.
Okay, sorry there, bub. Hey, by the way, I don't see you around very much. Do you drink coffee?
I do.
You do. Okay, yeah. Well, you'll have to remind me. What's your normal order?
Cold brew black.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I remember you. Like, as opposed to Mr. Gifford there, he's that matcha guy, and
Oh,
so
swamp water.
yeah.
That's how.
I mean,
That's how I really feel about it.
I don't judge
I
people by that, but
Oh, no,
I
it's
think I've heard
fine.
you call him.
I'll just get whatever anyone else gets. It's okay. I don't wanna make anything different or complicated. We don't have to go somewhere else just for me. If they just, if it's all they got, I'll take it.
I think I've heard you call. This is sorry. Formless void pops up now. Mr. Bleckman, I believe I've heard you refer to Mr. Genus as Gifford twice now, and as you know, you receive a demerit anytime you refer to someone as the correct name. That
yes.
is 2 demerits.
As a so this is Brandon talking, but I wasn't for sure. Like that first time that I did, does it count if the mission was not started yet? I was
Yes,
curious about that. It does count still. Okay,
it sure does.
then that's fine. I had put it earlier, and then I took it off because then you said, okay, now we're going to start the mission, and so I was like, well, I guess I'd take that off. But yes, one of my things that I would get demerited on is by calling people by their names. So I am willing to take some of the demerits up front so that I can call people by their coffee order that I remember.
You could also just slightly mispronounce them. Like, yeah, Clifford.
Well, I've kind of thought
oh
about
yeah,
that
I know
too.
you. You're Bill. Like,
Yeah, but my guy, I feel like he like cares about people too much to like not get their name right. But I do think that he could also just call them different things like bub and sir and things like that. But I think it would make a lot of sense that he just like calls like Gifford like matcha with matcha with cream or something like that.
ugh.
It's just I don't know what he
Ew.
would do.
It's like someone with a lung disease smoking cigarettes, I say as I light a cigarette.
I don't know. What would be a thing that goes with matcha?
Strawberry
Every-
flavor. As someone who works
Vanilla.
in coffee shops, vanilla.
Okay.
Everyone order is the
Lavender.
same. All cold brew black. You're like, ah.
I did get a commendation, by the way, DJ. I gave an excuse
Okay.
of why I can't drive.
Love it.
So mine are literally create a distraction, give a great excuse, ensure they will never speak of this again, and my demerit is every time I lie, I receive one.
I'm not allowed to
Yeah.
touch anything that's living.
DJ, could he give me a high five?
Are you living?
So my thing is creature.
Creatures are alive.
Most of them.
Hold on.
I was trying to get a commendation to offset my demerit whenever I was trying to offer up my car because one of mine is make someone feel welcome. but I'll have
Also-
plenty of opportunities for that.
You drove something to work today.
Who, me?
Well, that was
No.
it wasn't yeah. Well,
Garth.
it was kind of two-part. I wanted to do something to attempt to see what it's like to use powers and like
Yeah.
what that actually looks like. The other
So-
side of that too was show off your specialized knowledge. I was kind of thinking that would kind of go into it, and I decided it does not.
So it doesn't specify creature as a human or a robot. It says, tired of living on the fringes of society, creature agents left their homes to join the modern world, whether vampire, robot, or mutated turtle. These employees now live among normal people under an assumed identity. So I was created. So I'm assuming like android with like human, like some human parts, but not necessarily alive. That's what makes him like good at PR. And that was like my idea behind it.
Can
So if
we-
Gage gave
All
me a-
right. This podcast is not the vessel for questions about like what is and isn't like life and like whether life is consciousness.
I almost
or,
said
like,
something that I know
whatever
is a joke,
else.
but I don't.
Hey, how
I mean,
about
it's
that
in
AI
Star
nowadays,
Wars.
guys?
It's in Star Wars. It's fine. I'm gonna put it in the chat, and DJ, you tell me if I can say it or not.
Hey, is there a way that you don't get rid of your demerits?
As far as you know, as far as I know, there's not a way to get rid of them.
Oh, so like
don't-
I have just banked 2 from the very beginning and don't want to get another one. Period.
You have moved
Gosh.
yourself closer and closer to losing access to the frozen yogurt room.
Gosh.
What?
William knows it's a big
Commendations don't offset that.
Correct.
Okay.
So mine are dig up some dirt, clean up a mess, and bury a problem. Those are my commendation things. I should have helped with the tinsel.
All right. And
Anywho,
Andrew, did
let's
you already
go.
say yours?
Hey, really quick, DJ, could
Oh.
you tell us what the commendations were for this mission? I
Yeah,
saw
yeah,
that
yeah.
it was demerits for
I wrote
property
it down.
damage.
We get +3 to the person who gets the highest quantity of friendly waves, and +1 for each befriended animal.
Yeah.
And I can't
then plus
touch
1
living
demerit.
things.
For property damage.
My sanctioned behaviors are confidently fail, embarrass yourself for others' benefit, and bring something screeching to a halt. So just the
If
stuff
you
I
slam
normally
on the
do
brakes,
anyway.
so help me.
It's okay. I'm not driving.
Smash into the dash.
Yeah, I think I'm driving.
And then what's your demerit thing again?
Mine,
Andrew.
Andrews.
Each time I deny a request, I receive a demerit.
Cool. Yeah. All right. So no, what I will say is that they're like within this game, not everything is not what it seems. So you don't know what is and isn't behind the play wall that I mentioned earlier, where like you unlock things by playing the game. And so maybe what commendations can earn you now isn't all that they can earn you. Maybe demerits, maybe they're okay. I don't know. I've not read it, but like I wouldn't be surprised if there's something like deeper there where the fact that you can't get rid of them like means something. I don't know. Anyways, that doesn't matter for us because we're not getting into any of that stuff in this little one shot. Anyways, you guys drive along. Who's driving again?
I guess
Garth.
I am.
Garth.
Okay. Garth is driving, leaving his car at work. He's driving along.
Hey,
And-
do you guys like the new air freshener? I put in this new bean. It is not an actual air freshener. It is a sack of coffee beans that I have baggied up, and it is in some sort of like burlap here that sits in front of the air conditioner. You guys like that smell? Is it good?
It's actually
you
a pretty good
fans?
nasal palate cleanser.
Well, that's good. I'm
It's what
glad.
they use at perfume shops.
And as I'm like driving, like the way that Garth drives while he's like talking to people is he's kind of like looking back like the whole time that he is engaging in a conversation, like he's trying to like maintain eye contact the whole time just so that people are like felt seen and heard. So, what were you saying, DJ?
But we'll assume that even though you're not friendly waving at anyone, that you still, as the driver, achieve like 3 friendly waves just
Probably
from
true.
people waving at
He
you.
does like the classic Jeep wave, like people
Yeah.
riding Jeeps. Just
So he's sending him out the whole time. Like, he's not looking at the road. But
yeah.
he's just like,
Is that man having a stroke?
let me...
Garth is just constantly waving. He's pulling the Nixon, driving with his knees.
His
All right, we'll say you got
niece.
3 friendly waves. So you're driving along, and it's summer in Starlight Glen. And so as you're driving along, the grass is kind of like, there's still a little bit of green left to it, but it's definitely kind of starting to die and become that like yellowish. Like it's pretty hot. So you're driving along. There are even like some that are like up and doing their thing. Because Starlight Glen is wherever, right? Who knows? There's some palm trees, and then as you keep driving along, you notice, like at first, like maybe there's a little bit of snow, and then all of a sudden, like we are here, we have arrived near our destination, and I know we have because there's snow, and there shouldn't be snow because it's July, but it's like it's cold here. How did you guys dress?
Appropriately.
Couldn't hear what you said.
I am dressed appropriately. I've got my red waistcoat on and my black winter coat on, or trench coat.
I didn't dress
as some people
appropriately
would
because
say.
it's supposed to be a nice July day, so I wore my normal attire.
Yeah, I wore ankle socks, and I also wear my apron wherever I go, usually, even whenever I'm off on the job and not being a barista.
I'm gonna rotate through the same 4 long sleeve button up shirts and the same 2 pairs of slacks every single week. So I am at least somewhat dressed for the cold, but I definitely don't have a jacket of any kind.
Okay, cool. It doesn't impact anything at all. Just curious. So have fun, I
Don't
guess.
you guys just hate it whenever snow gets into your shoes and you're wearing ankle socks and it gets down into the sock? That is, man, I got to tell you, if we come across some sort of boots or something, then that would be really good.
That's why I always just wear. That's why I'm not wearing them today. But that's usually why I just wear sandals, because when you wear sandals, you can get the snow and the ice out.
That doesn't seem right, partner. We'll figure that out.
Listen, you didn't hear that. That's a commendation, DJ.
Great.
So dig up some dirt. Is that literal or metaphorical?
He's just like farming commendations.
I think it's however you take it.
Okay.
However
He's
I
a
take
grave
it.
digger.
I did
I'll
bring
take
a
it either
shovel.
way. I'll take it. I'll take it either way.
Okay.
I'm more inclined to take it as metaphorical.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well, it's a little cold here. I don't know why. It's crazy that it's here in July and it's snowing. But we should kind of start pumping a little bit, I think, Maybe let's go for a jog, getting close to looking for this place that we're looking for. What was the number again?
1059 Holly Lane.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
Matcha,
Oh, yeah.
I'll race you there.
There was also, if you guys
Yeah,
wanted to hear
sure.
it, there was also a, where are you? There's also like a, what am I looking for? Like the transcript for the call. If you guys want to hear it, it's just me saying it, but
Okay.
great. This is 911. Albert here. What is your emergency? Hi. Okay, maybe this is stupid, but I'm trying to report that my wife has gone missing. Your wife's gone missing, sir? She went out this afternoon and she hasn't come home. She left the house and hasn't come back. I walked around looking for her and no one's seen her. I mean, it's getting late now, so I'm getting worried. I don't know if anything happened, but it's not like her. Okay, I'm going to need to get some details from you, and then I can send someone out to look around. Let's start with your phone number. Thank you. Your address, 1059 Bower Street. And your name? Justin Hamamoto. Holly Lane. Hamamoto. Okay, perfect. What's your wife's name? Fumiko Hamamoto? Yeah, that's right. Sorry. It's okay. So what time did your wife leave this afternoon, Justin? 1:20 maybe? A little before 1:30. Hey, where was she going? Was she on foot? In a car? She went on a run, so she was on foot. She goes on a run around the neighborhood every day. She was in her workout clothes, and she brought her keys and her water bottle. It was like normal. I was at work. I work from home. It's after dinner, and she's not back. Okay, slow down. Tell me what she was wearing. She was wearing a light blue tank top, white sneakers. They're kind of old, so they look a little gray. They were white with pink accents, or that's her old pair. That was last week. I'm sorry, I'm a little... Justin? Sorry, I... Hello? Who is this again? What were we... I'm sorry. And you hear a sharp burst of static cut through. Not sure, was this call made in error? I think so. Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's okay, sir. It happens more than you'd think. Click. Call ends. So as you make your way into town, you get up near 1059, Holly Lane, and as you walk up, is there anything that you guys are doing on the way to like be, ready, like be looking around? I don't know. Is there anything you guys are doing?
I think we were gonna race to the door, or whatever the address was. Okay, so we were going to, I think, run...
I'm looking out for more wanted posters of animals, like missing animals. I'm watching for those as we go, like to see how many I see, because we said there were multiple of them.
And I'm just trying to run to kind of warm up, and I think we're racing to try and find the correct address.
Why are we walking there? Why aren't we just driving still?
Because he said he wanted to race, and I can't say no.
Okay.
And that also is a commendation for me because I get someone's blood flowing. Yeah, it's a real weird one.
Let me know anytime you get a commendation.
I don't know how else to say it other than I'm going to have to take off my cowboy hat to do this. I'm going to need to tuck it under my arm so we can race properly. And I don't want Garth to feel bad, so I'm going to make sure I lose by a significant margin.
But
he's also probably not very fast.
Garth is also trying not to be the winner either, because he
comes down to a snake. They're just walking
both
like
of them are
they're like running in place.
Whoa, I'm slipping on the ice.
Yes.
Man, I keep falling down. You know what? This doesn't feel safe, Mr. Blackwood. We should probably.
Yeah, let's stop.
Yeah. So.
That was fun, though.
DJ, I think I did all three at once, where I confidently failed, I embarrassed myself for someone else's benefit, and I brought something screeching to a halt.
Great.
That was not my goal.
We're just trying
you guys show up. I assume you're all running, and since no one's running fast, apparently, Gage, you notice that you do see plenty more missing posters, but the most prominent one that you see, kind of the nicest one, like the most recently put up one, is another one that's pretty much, it looks like it's for that exact same cat from earlier. And so as a reminder, where'd you go?
It had a white streak on it, and...
Yeah. So it's for that black cat with contact information for Rebecca Hossett at 1058 Holly Lane. And then as you guys arrive on the scene, because you're going slowly, you don't as you're running up to the door, you notice, an Asian man standing out in the yard, and it could be anyone, right? But based on the description that you've heard of him, you guys looked him up on Facebook and all that, you know that this is the guy. And then he's just kind of standing there in a nice, Christmas sweater. Again, it's July, so it's interesting that he'd be wearing a Christmas sweater, but he's there, weirdly enough, even though there's snow on the ground, it's he's watering the grass in front of his house. And if you look behind him at his house, you can see the poinsettias set up across the window, and his house it just seems like it's kind of all set up ready for Christmas, but he's out watering the lawn via through the snow or something.
Hey there, pal. Merry Christmas. Just
we all wave as we're walking up.
Like your sweater.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. It's a gift from my wife.
Oh, well, she sure does have some good taste, doesn't she?
She sure does. Thank you. Thank you
That's
for saying that.
commendation for making
I'll have
someone
to let
feel
her know.
welcome.
I'll allow it.
I love how this is like commendations. Cool, we're farming for these now.
I love it.
So you are, I see you're watering your grass. Are you expecting a drought to come after this large amount of very thick snow?
I. Sorry. What are we talking about?
Oh, we were talking about your sweater. Do you have more inside?
I mean, yeah, but Fumiko made this one, so it's it's the special one. Like I don't have any that I love as much as this one.
You just hold on a moment, and then I like go over to the group and I'm like, guys, I think this guy has lost it. And I don't know if I want to bring up his wife very much if we're trying to make sure that we can prevent any of these normies here from noticing some of the anomalies that are going on. So if you all want to take the lead on this, then feel free. But I think that you all might do a little bit better at asking questions than I might.
So you guys can also you can see in the windows if you just kind of glance, you notice that you can see in the windows. So if you look in there, you'll see that it looks like a pretty neatly kept home. And they've got Christmas decorations up and yeah, just they're ready for Christmas. The decoration is warm, but it's also kind of simple, and they're yeah, it looks nice. Well, you notice that when you look, you see some picture frames. Well, you assume they're picture frames, but they're all face down, and obviously that's inside the house, so who knows what's going on there.
As in the people in the pictures are looking down, or the frames themselves are tipped down?
The frame is tipped down.
I think I'm going to ask him again. It's oh, how does this work exactly? It says I'm going to use my say again ability, where I can just say again, and I can tell the group what the target says instead of what they said initially. Let's roll presence for this. Basically, I'm going to have him, if this works, I'm going to have him invite us inside to come and see his Christmas decorations.
I see. Go for it.
Okay. How many 3s do I need to succeed?
Just one.
Oh, okay. I got 3.
Yeah.
So that means I get more. On a success, target believes that the new sentence is what they meant. How much is the tri-sentence again? Is that
So your formless boss shows up and says, despite what you may see, there is no tri-sentence on your anomaly abilities. Forget you saw it. You never heard of it. This does not exist. As a matter of fact, if you think about it again, that'll be a demerit. Thank you very much.
Think about what, sir? And then, so instead of just whatever else, I already forgot what he had said. He invites us in to his house to look at the Christmas decorations. I think as I do that and do the say again thing is when I very firmly put on the cowboy hat and just very intently say again.
It's oh, yeah, come on inside. There's Coco and I don't know, Coco probably.
Coco.
I would like to do my best when we go in to snoop around. Should I roll anything for that? I know this isn't skill checks or anything, but I would like to snoop around and see if anything else looks like it's out of place.
So before he does that, he mentioned Coco. So one of my abilities is Would You Like Some More, where the person you're speaking with or speaking to becomes very interested in more of the last thing they enjoyed, as identified by you, the player of the character. So I'm going to assume he had Coco recently. So can I roll for that? And then while he's doing that, he sneaks off, and I also create a distraction. It helps create a distraction.
Sure.
Okay.
I love how we're farming commendations we'll probably never get to use.
So I got 2 3s, so that's a pass. Okay. For each additional 3, you may spread their desire to one nearby target to similar effect.
We all want Coco.
All right, Garth, you're coming with me.
There is also something that I would like to try, DJ, for this that might be helpful, but if you want to continue, then we can do that, and I won't do it. But
No, you're good. As you walk into the kitchen, you do notice that, like there's just a carton of milk, just like out, and like a few things that like, it's like, oh, that shouldn't be out. What's that doing here? And so you walk in and it smells kind of bad in this place because it looks like, if you had to guess, like he's probably forgotten to put stuff away. Because he seems forgetful, right? So he's forgotten or something, and so now like there's just a carton of milk that's just kind of been left to rot, or I don't know, non-farm fresh eggs that are left out, stuff like that. So anyways, he does have the stuff for cocoa though. He has hot water and cocoa powder, so you guys can enjoy cocoa.
So it's not like spoiled cocoa then.
Yeah. No, he's not. I'm not gonna make you guys participate. In that
Mine's
yet.
clumpy.
Can I put the milk up?
Sure, if that'll unspoil it. Great.
Also, commendation for distraction.
I was just curious how he would react.
Yeah, thank you. Fumiko must have left that out. You know how she gets.
so I want to walk over to his pantry or some kind of thing like that, and I would like to try and use my Your Best Self ability. And DJ, you might want to roll that for me because I don't know if I'm able to. Unless I can roll, I can. Oh, never mind. What?
What does that do? And then remind me after he says that, Gage, remind me what you were wanting to do.
So basically, what happens is I'm just going to say this retrospectively, and then if it doesn't happen, then we'll change it. But I go over to the door, and you can hear like some fluttering of like little tiny pieces of paper. And whenever I open the door, there's like a few little flutters of sticky notes are like kind of like blow out in a breeze. And inside is another me. And he has the express goal to drink hot cocoa and make small talk with Mr. Yamamoto while I
Which
can
ability
go.
is that? Sorry.
That's the Your Best Self. And if I get Transcendence, then I get another version of myself too.
Sorry.
You get a demerit.
Your faceless, nameless boss pops up and says, "Mr. Bleckman, I'm so sorry. As I reminded Mr. Genus earlier, there are, no matter what you have seen, there are no Transcendence benefits on Anomaly abilities."
Oh, do I get a demerit for that?
I trust that you didn't hear me the first time. I will grant you grace this one time, but if you do it again, it will be 2 demerits.
Thank you, sir. So, if you make that roll for me.
Yeah. I also want to remind you guys, with every roll you do, I didn't mention this earlier. I mentioned it when in the message I sent. With every roll you do, every die that's not a success adds 1 to chaos, which is just like the ambient chaos in this situation, which is what only looking at that. Anyways, it adds to the ambient chaos, which then adds to it adds to what the anomaly can do, like what actions they can take during the game. So every failed die makes the anomaly more powerful.
Isn't that incentive for us to not use our powers?
I don't know.
Okay, well.
Your boss shows up and says, "Figure it out."
Okay, so basically, this version of myself has a specific, very minimal goal, basically.
That he just
And
rolled.
so he really just has to keep on going, oh yeah, all the time. Like he won't necessarily like engage in conversation, but he'll just go, oh yeah, basically like
Okay.
every once in a while drinking that. Did I make that?
Yeah, you got 1 success.
Oh, thank goodness.
5 chaos.
The alternative to that is terrible. Like, if that does not succeed, it's really bad.
I love that, like, at this point, I have no reason to use my anomaly because I'm just like, and now I pull out my gun.
I
Wait,
would
so
like
if we
a
use
tour
the
of your
anomalies,
house,
we get
please, sir.
chaos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir,
Oh,
tell me
then
about your wife.
I guess I have 7 chaos. Because mine's unleash. Using your anomaly, don't bother rolling. Add 7 chaos to the pool and take as many 3s as you want. And I used it earlier.
Oh, I can do that too on mine.
Where do you see how many you get?
It's generally, it's like whatever, however many dice aren't 3s is
Got it.
chaos. If you get Transcendence, then I don't think it counts. So I think
What is that?
that's when you roll 3 3s.
It's nothing. We're not allowed to think about it.
Oh yeah, you're so right. But I will say, I think I'll allow Transcendence. I can't remember the rule, so we'll do what I rule, which is I'll allow Transcendence to not be like you don't get the chaos, but you also like
Brother.
don't get
Heresy.
anything with it.
So if I rolled 2 3s on my last roll, I got 4 chaos.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I
frick.
have marked.
Gosh, how
Cool.
big are these pools then? Like, I wonder what. Because if I
Unlimited
got.
power.
So if I got 1 success right there.
You got 5 chaos.
Correct. You've had 2 rolls, and each of them you've only had 1 success, which means you've added 10 chaos to this party.
Garth is in the corner just like, just like tweaking out.
Is that. But that's not just specific to just me, though. That affects all of us.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah. And how it works is I, as the GM, will
Can
spend
spend
it
them.
as the anomaly.
Okay.
No.
So
Oh
what
my
I
God,
was
I
wanting
just
to
read
do
mine
is
too.
while he was distracted and stuff, I just want to like search. I want to search and see if there's anything that I can see other than stuff just sitting out around the house.
Now that I've
Yeah.
got a double that is distracting him, I'm going to come along with you.
So as you guys
All
walk
right.
along, you do notice that the picture frames are tipped down, which you had already kind of noticed earlier. And then you walk around and you notice, like I said, the decoration's warm. It's set up for Christmas. The living room, there's just a futon that's kind of rolled up and set to the side, and then on top of it, there is a hair clip. That's kind of everything you see, except
I pull out my
all of a
gun?
sudden, oh, again, it's funny. All of a sudden,
Roll.
you
Just kidding.
look, and just kind of out from under, like behind the futon, jumps out a black cat with a white patch over its eye, and it just kind of is sauntering along like cats do.
Hey, Garth, can you
Sits down.
can you grab that cat? I am not allowed to touch living things.
Yeah, there, buddy. Let me go ahead and just try to get this here pirate cat. I go and I take a pillowcase. I just take the pillow out and I just catch it.
So this is going to be a feisty cat, and you're going to need to like
Wait.
petition the agency.
Does the cat count as a mundane?
I mean, I assume
That's a gun.
Do I get a commendation for getting this cat's blood flowing?
I was gonna say, can I pull out my gun and use open carry? That ability?
They said dead or alive.
No. So open carry.
Wait,
How it
oh
works
my God.
is that the threat of my gun is so great that the mundanes sense it and do what I want them to do.
Gage, do you know what character you have created inadvertently? Have you ever seen Scary Movie 3 where he has the shotgun and he chambers the shotgun, he like racks the shotgun round out of it?
It's been years.
That's a scene in the movie. They're like in this cornfield about to fight aliens, and he grabs a shotgun, a shovel, and he just goes, and like a shell flies out of it.
With the shovel?
Your shovel can be that.
That'd actually be hilarious.
Runs
Feel
back to
better.
the car.
I hide inside my cowboy hat.
Runs very
It's
slowly
large.
back to the car.
So he
I wave
engulfs
at you as you're walking away.
We wave. Oh, we wave and wave back so many times that both of us have the most waves.
That's like 15 combinations.
All right, see you guys.
See
ya.
Andrew.
Andrew.
So do I get a commendation for getting that cat's blood pumping?
Oh my God.
So here's the thing. It is going to be a feisty cat, so you're not going to catch it unless you petition the agency to like alter the past in some way.
So
this cat
how
will be
do I
catchable.
petition the agency again? Is that like a role?
Yes. So it's a roll.
And you pick
and
which
essentially-
type it is, right?
Yeah. Or you explain what you want to do, and like because you want to catch the cat, and it's not going to be possible currently, you have to explain like what chain of events has happened in the past to alter this situation so that the cat will be catchable.
Okay.
Neat.
I'm going to say that whenever I came in the door, like I accidentally like opened the door really fast and it knocked the cat unconscious.
Jesus.
Why did you
Or
accidentally
you have
open the door too
catnip.
fast?
Wait, what'd you say, DJ?
Why did you accidentally open the door too fast? Like, so an example of what I'd be thinking is like, for some reason, the hinge was just extra greased, like, because that was
Well,
all
I
the
was-
rage when they built this house.
Oh, okay. Well, I was kind of thinking that the cat was just like in a different spot than it was. Like the cat was actually behind the door when we were entering the room. But if it needs to be something different than that, then it's like. I was thinking just the position of the cat was in a spot where it was a little bit more in harm's way. And whenever I came rushing in, because I don't know how long my double is going to be able to keep Mr. Yamamoto occupied.
So is it Yamamoto or Hamamoto?
Probably neither.
It's Yamamoto.
Hamamoto. Ham.
Crosser
So-
put Yamamoto in the
Wait, no, but here's the thing though.
Crosser.
Crosser is not allowed
Oh,
to say names right. So
not.
inadvertently saved himself.
I actually thought that his name was something completely different,
Shut
and I
up.
thought Yamamoto was close.
Stop talking.
For what?
Oh no.
Okay. So, are you looking for something more than what I'm saying with the cat? So, like, actually, the house, it was like a sliding door that was like actually really like popular or something like that. And
Yeah, like for some reason, it was all the rage to like make really light doors back
Yeah.
then, back when the house was being built.
it's like, gosh,
so
I
you
hate
didn't
these
need to open it
80s
wide.
doors that were on these sliding things that just they never stay, and so it just like comes off the hinges basically, and
Just
or
Kool-Aid me on
or
the
it
door.
just it doesn't come off the hinges, it just like pops off the track enough that it
Yeah.
like opens and swings and hits the cat, and then I just realize the cat is knocked out and just like gently put the door back on its thing, and I'm like, gosh, these doors, they do that every single time. Like,
Just
I don't know who did this in the
imagining-
80s.
I'm imagining Garth going, oh, man, gosh, just picking up this limp cat.
Crap.
Okay, so now you have to
Crap,
roll.
So now you roll.
Oh yeah, I roll, I guess.
I mean, I could roll for him
That's all right.
so we can see it.
2.
Is that good?
It's supposed to be visible to everyone.
Now
It's a
that does
success,
not
yeah.
produce chaos though, right?
It does.
My gosh.
You've now produced
14.
14.
My god.
I've been playing a lot of Warhammer stuff. You're cooked, bud.
Uh,
Got Horus down here in the bottom of the screen.
Anyways, you succeed. The agency messed with the past just enough that like that exact thing happened, and so now this cat is out, and you're like, oh, that's the cat from the poster. So how do you pick it up? What do you do?
Now I'm going to go and get the pillowcase. I'm just gonna like scoop it into the pillowcase, and then just kind of like cinch it up the way you would a pillow.
This cat's just bouncing in the pillow.
Did you touch the cat at any point?
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay. It doesn't matter. I didn't know if you're allergic or not.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
It's just for kids.
Okay. So you guys do that. If you want to, you can like interrogate Mr. Hamamoto some more, or you've got a cat to return to someone. You can kind of do whatever you
It's
want.
the neighbor's cat, so
Yeah. While we're here, they really do have a lot of really odd decorations and stuff, but I'm really curious if his wife is gone, why he's got all of these pictures that are all face down. You think that she could be like missing from even the pictures? I don't know how this anomaly works
We should
yet.
pick one up and look. I pick one up and look.
So you've noticed, like, you would guess he's probably mid 40s. And so you'd assume his wife is similar in age. In this picture, it's just them in like their mid 20s. So it's just an older picture. The picture's in great shape, but it's them in their mid 20s, and they're obviously like at like a Christmas party. They've got their nicest sweaters.
Same sweater.
No, it's an older sweater. So you're curious if this sweater has been, if his sweater he's proud of is kind of newer than this picture.
This fella, he does not have a very good memory. What do you think we should do, bub?
So I think we. Oh, dang it! No, I wasn't technically part of that call that you received, as in my character, about the cat in this area that came back 10 years later looking the same. But I'm wondering, has it actually been longer since she went missing? Based on a call that I was not a part of. So I shouldn't know that information.
Metagaming.
I know.
I think that my assumption was that this has just been a different cat.
What if it's not, though?
I thought about it, but they have their cat.
Well, because it came back 10 years later.
He's not saying this is the same cat. He's saying, what if it's been a lot longer than a day?
That she went missing, too.
Yeah.
Like, what if she's been missing a lot longer than just today? And, like, he, in his grief, like, sees the picture of them at Christmas, and it's these thoughts of, like, missing someone.
Are you... Go drink some, like, NyQuil or something, my dude.
I've got Robitussin downstairs. I want to finish this.
That sounded like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park.
Or like Godzilla from
this
the
goes-
Monsterverse.
When this goes live, I'm going to clip that. I'm looking at the camera 'cause I'm going to do it. And I'm going to send it to everyone. That I can.
So, tell you what. All of a sudden, as you guys are processing what to do next, the world... I mean, if you guys want to ask any questions, feel free to. Like, of Hamamoto.
I mean, so I've got him distracted and we're drinking hot cocoa real quick, like right downstairs,
Sure.
right?
Sure.
I'm assuming he's vulnerable to questions.
Yeah.
Like, he's distracted. So I know his wife's been missing because we were all on that call.
Yes.
But I just want to bring up, like, you mentioned the sweater that she got for you. How long ago did she get it? Like, how long ago was that Christmas gift given to you?
It was... I mean, we got married in our mid-20s, and it was... I mean, we always joked it was a wedding gift, but it was probably 5 years after we got married. It took her a little while to make it, but yeah, she made it, and it's my favorite gift. I've had it for 15, 20 years now. I love it. He seems like he knows the number of years he's had it. I don't know the number of years he's had it.
Okay.
David James Blethen, don't know the number of years he's had it.
Mr. Hamamoto says with confidence how long he's had it.
Yes.
Okay.
And then if you look at it, like, it's a nice sweater. You can tell it's a pretty nice
So she
sweater.
made it?
Yeah.
It wasn't bought?
She made it. No, look at this. And you can tell, like, you can see some, like, little imperfections.
Right.
Because of
Like,
the way
that
it is.
show that it was, like, made.
Was anything different? Well, we haven't, like, flat out asked him if his wife's missing. Have we?
No, but he does keep talking about her as if she's present. As if he's
Yeah.
already
So
forgotten.
question 2, where is your wife?
I'm not... That's a good question. Where did she go? I know she's somewhere. At the store, maybe? Or on a...
She went to go get
like,
milk a few years ago.
Maybe she went to the doctor's office.
Cigs.
I know she went somewhere. I just... What an interesting question.
Actually, I don't really think that is a very interesting question.
Does that mean that you came back
Seems
downstairs?
like it's a pretty normal question, I would assume. Mr. Yamamoto, did you bump your head at any point recently?
It's Hamamoto, and no, I know wherever she is. Like, she told me where she was going. I'm not worried. Yeah, I don't know. Why are you guys asking about Fumiko? What's going on there? Like, why are you asking me questions about her? I know she's fine.
You don't remember that you were kind of talking about her a minute ago?
Yeah.
I was asking about some of her sweaters that she's made, and I figured that I would ask her for one myself, but if she's not here, then I guess I can't talk to her.
No, I mean, when she gets back, I'll let her know. I'll let her know that you were curious.
Well, what if I gave you my phone number? Could you just call me back if she happens to get back here?
Yeah, I would love to. I'd be happy to.
And he pulls out a sticky note and writes his name and his number on it, and then sticks it in a spot where he can get it.
Oh, I see it.
It's just like, I gotta find a piece of paper in my office. Hold on. One preferably that doesn't have anything on it. It's just like, he's like, thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, so now he has your number, and he says he'll give you a call when she gets back from the store, or wherever she is. I'll give you a call, and yeah, we'll see about getting you a sweater.
Okay. Guys, we should do something with a cat friend that we may possess.
You're just like sitting here talking to him, holding the
It's just like, oh yeah, we have this. It's just like shaking in the back.
pillowcase with
No,
the
it's
cat in it.
unconscious.
But here's the thing, I don't know what it is. So you just walk down and go, oh yeah, I found a cat.
Yeah, I mean, especially since the cat probably isn't moving right now, it looks probably more likely that I took a pillowcase and just stole a bunch of their
Just
stuff
robbed this man blind.
and then are talking to him.
He's like, what is that?
There's also a duplicate in the room of me that is also already talking to this guy.
It's like you talk and it talks at the exact same time. So he's
Yeah.
like, oh.
No, it can't do that. So every time that one of us has said something, it goes, yeah.
Which he's just like, he is oblivious. Like,
He has no clue. He's just like drinking hot chocolate.
he knows that twins are a thing.
It's like, I definitely counted 4 of you walking in here, yeah.
That's funny. And yeah, so he says, oh, it looks like you guys are about to head out. If you guys are going to be on your way, would you mind bringing this weed whacker back to the kind folks in 1063? They're wonderful folks. It's just they don't know how to stop talking, and I think you guys might get along with them.
What's that supposed to
note.
mean?
Side note.
Me in the
My
room
wife.
just goes,
Side note, my wife definitely overheard me talking about the cat in the pillowcase and just sent me this.
All right, so as you guys, I assume you're leaving. Am I fair in assuming that?
Yeah.
We need to
Yeah.
go to the neighbor and give them the cat.
As you guys prepare,
and
to
we've got a
step
weed
out,
whacker now, too.
all of a sudden, the world fades to black, and you wake up gathered around a Christmas tree at somebody's Christmas, like somebody's Christmas memory. The only thing you know is that it's not yours. And we will play again soon.
Do we still have
Gosh,
the
Brady,
weed whacker and the cat in a bag?
You have everything. Yeah, you got
Okay.
everything still.
Interesting.
All right, guys.
Ready to let that cat out of the bag. Sorry, I had to
This
get out
has
of the way
been
now.
Everything But the Cats. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully, we'll play again. Otherwise, this is a cliffhanger. I'm sure we will play again if Andrew recovers. It's been great. Thanks again, or thanks to our
That's a
friends
commendation.
Brandon and Garrett, and as always, and Andrew. As always, huge shout out to Gage for kind of being the podcast in a lot of ways, and I guess I help. So grateful to
I knew the podcast was bald.
to get to help. Anyways, huge shout out. Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate those of you who made it this far. All of you guys, we know that there are a lot of you. Huge shout out, of course, to Adam Ward and Jared Scrother for our intro and outro music. And huge shout out to our moms, I guess. Huge shout out to Santa Claus. Thanks for nothing, you big jerk.
Thanks for punching Arius that one time.
What?
Thank you.
It's not the most historically viable story, but apparently at the Council of Nicaea, Arius, or at least one of his followers, was saying that Jesus wasn't fully God, and Saint Nicholas, according to church history, punched him in the face.
Interesting.
What?
All right. Yeah. Thank you guys. Gage, do you have anything before we?
Yeah, I
Peace
just
out.
want to say thank you guys for hanging out. I always
Yes.
love doing these kinds of things. I just love being able to do this with other people. It's always a good time. It's always a good time to hang out with DJ. DJ, thank you for joining me for this ride. Thank you to everyone who's been involved at every step of the way. We appreciate you all. Thank you to our mothers, as DJ said. And thank you, Jesus, for being born, so that not only do we get to play silly little games a couple times a year in celebration, but also so that we get to have, freedom and a life with you. Thank you.
It feels sacrilegious to tell those folks to thank themselves. So we love all of you. Adios.
Adios.